Hello everyone, it's Tommy Oldham, and today Oldham face Boreham Wood away. Yes, that trip down to Hertfordshire or London, and unfortunately it's a game I cannot make, which I'm gutted about because it's one of 4 grounds that I haven't done in this league, and I always get a buzz doing an away day. I live and thrive from it, I especially get a buzz doing a new ground. I actually have a mate who lives near there. I actually nearly saw Arsenal women play there a few years ago, but instead we chose to go to the pub instead of stay when Paul Scholes got left Oldham. Anyway, so yeah. Also shout out to all my new subscribers. I've had quite a few this week. If you don't know me, my name's Tom. I'm a big Oldham fan. I watch football all around the world. I love my ground hopping. I like my music. I like nostalgia, and just keep watching for more content. Obviously the Chesterfield videos have proven popular, especially the one I put the other day. I know it was very long. I could not fit all the content, but a lot of people have said how loud they were, how much noise. It's good to be in a lively away, and especially in this division where you get away teams like Boreham Wood who won't be more than 30-40 fans. Obviously there was over 8,000 at that game last Saturday, and it makes you think both us and Chesterfield should be in the FL. But as I keep saying, big crowds do not win games. Big crowds do not get you promotion, especially big away followings, but you're a bonus to have. And Owens was made a point about Chesterfield, oh, they're going to win the league, and a few people said to me that I was a bit too up their arse, others have said I was too negative. I just go by what I saw. Chesterfield looked okay. I like the looks of that Horton and that Manderfield, obviously Palmer, who know what Colclough's like, but they didn't really stand out to me as a team that's going to run away with the league. Saying that, I'll make a comparison to Wrexham last year when they beat us 2-1 at home. We were winning most of the game. That game, they didn't look outstanding, but we knew back then just how much quality Wrexham had. Obviously, the 2 cup games showed the superiority later on in the season. Another point, I mentioned about Frank and people having a go at him, and people saying, oh, why am I always happy clapping the owners? Right, these owners have done all right. Don't get me wrong, I'm the first to give criticism out when needed, whether it's performance, a player and manager. And if the board will at times make mistakes, I criticised the early bird not being long enough for the summer, but I'm not going to criticise them just for the sake of criticising them, or just because people think it's a trend or want a certain individual out. I know this week on the hashtag it's been like World War III. You know what? I've just not been arsed with it. I've took a step back. I just couldn't be bothered. At the end of the day, I get behind the team. Obviously, I'm struggling with Unsworth at the moment. I'm not going to lie. His football doesn't excite me. It's frustrating. And I said I'd give him 5 games, and I'm starting to look and think, yeah, I don't think we'll go down under it, but I don't see us really pulling any punches and pushing up either. It's too negative. There's no tone to it. There's no excitement. But he's shown at times we can do that. So let's hope today is a change of fortune. Obviously, I know it's frustrating. I know it's annoying, and I hate seeing people at each other's throats. You'd think we'd lost 3-0 away at Chesterfield, reaction I've seen on Twitter this week. And everyone thinks out to their own opinion. I've sort of took a back step from it because there's those that runs within and those that runs without who always have to have the last word on everything and won't basically acknowledge what anyone else has to say. Some of it I think it's just clickbait, especially the one who runs within. You'd think he's the only one who's runs within, but will still put a lot of negative tweets out but hides behind it. Anyway, but I'm hoping that late goal last week is a stepping stone, and today we can go for it. Today we can build on it. Now, obviously, we lost to Boreham Wood twice last season, 2-1 at their place and 2-0 at Boundary Park. They did reach the playoffs, but they only scored 52 goals and 22 of them at home, so they're not a high-scoring team. As we saw last year, the football can be questioned. They're an organised team. They throw 11 men behind the ball. They use the more direct route, a bit of long ball. It will not be a fast, dynamic game. They've got goals in that unloved, but so far this year, they're currently 12th. They've scored 6 and they've let 5 in. Obviously, they've drawn away at Altrincham, drawn away at Gateshead. They lost at home to Halifax. Sorry, they beat Halifax at home and they lost away to Solihull. So to me, this is a game we should be going for. We should be aiming at and thinking, right, we can beat these. But the players we've got, if we set up, obviously we set up attacking last week, but really go for it, take the game to it, utilise them. Basically, like Norwood, Willoughby, Reid, Fondop, Nuttall. If we score 1, this will shatter their game plan, and they will have to come at us, and we can exploit them, expose them. If Green does come back, that is a brilliant boost because we needed that pace on the wing, something we've not had. I'd happily go 3-5-2 again, me to say. What have we got to lose? we've got resources, we've got options in the attack, both on the bench as well. But at the same time, I would gladly take a scrappy 1-0 win if it gets us 3 points, gets us our first away win of the season, and gets us up the table, especially with Solihull on Bank Holiday Monday, who won again last night. They're currently top, although they have played a game more than Barnet and Chesterfield. Let's have a look at the results from last night now in the league table. Obviously, a couple of games we played last night. League leader Solihull drew 1-1 with Halifax. Rochdale drew at home 2-2 with Bromley. And Southend won 2-0 home to Eastleigh. Now, Southend, as I said in my pre-predictions video and when the fixtures first come out, have now been deducted points. So they've gone to the bottom of the table. But on a positive, it was good to see the fans last night finally making a stand. Maybe that points deduction is the wake-up call they need to take action against the owner. It won't happen overnight. It'll take time, like it did with Oldham, like it did with Blackpool. But hopefully, you'll get rid of them and get your club back. Sometimes you want to take that step back to move forward. Obviously, the league table. So Solihull atop on 11 points, having played a game more than both Barnet and Chesterfield. The playoffs are Hartlepool, Wellstone, Halifax, Gateshead. Probably teams you wouldn't have expected, but at the moment it's still early days. It's like the Tour de France where the early stages in the final two, you'll have some unknown rider win the yellow stage, yellow jersey, but then when the mountains begin, you'll never hear of them again. But at the bottom, obviously Southend the -1 because they've had the points deduction. Dagenham, I'm a bit surprised, they've had a bad start. Oxford City, who expected in York, make up the bottom four, who I said in the summer could either go either way with this owner that's throwing money in, and Dorking a 5th from bottom. So anyway, safe travel downs, everyone. Get behind the boys, give them a shout out. There probably will not be a vlog because I'm not there to stay. However, if you are a mate of mine, feel free to send me any videos or photos. If we do have an epic result or something dramatic happens, then I will put a video up. If not, I'll sum it up in my Solihull preview on Bank Holiday Monday. See you all on the terraces. Come on, Oldham. Keep the faith. Follow me on Twitter, Tommy_Oldham1.